what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail here on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and we're going to have a great show for you guys today. We have Christine Elizabeth from Animal Chiropractic Camp, and what that is showing us how to make our pets live better, fuller lives with the care of chiropractic. And it doesn't only work for humans, and I've seen it and it's amazing. We also are celebrating, today is the very first day of Hanukkah to our Jewish community. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. And we have Rabbi Dovid from Chabad Vail, who's going to light the first candle for us and let us know about all of the celebrations going on in the area. First off, I would like to congratulate Amy Phillips. She has been just named the new mayor of the town of Avon. So let's see what great things she can do for the town of Avon. And of course, we're still continuing on with Vail's 60th birthday, 1962, everybody. It's a long time to watch something progress, and they really have. And today you can delight with all the kids and everybody else in your family. The Nutcracker is going to have another matinee today at 2 o'clock. And if you love the music of Tchaikovsky, well, you're just going to love this ballet. It's really just a wonderful tradition for everybody to celebrate the holidays. And then later on this evening over at Riverwalk, there's two things going on, depending on what you feel like doing. First, we also have the celebration with Chabad Vail over at Riverwalk, and they do it. I went over there last year and it was just such a magnificent experience. Lots of kids, they have hot food, hot cocoa and cider, and they have a really wonderful presentation for everybody, and it really is just a magical experience. So that's going to be going on. And then just across the way over at Riverwalk Theater, we're going to have Santa and a movie event. So if you like The Grinch or Home Alone, you get to pick from one of those two movies. Go visit with Santa. They have a hot cocoa bar, a little fire pit out there, libations, food, and so much more. So these are the celebrations that we get to experience. And it's a good thing that they are indoors, I have to say, because it's going to be a cold day, everybody. Let's take a look right now to see what we have in store for us for a Sunday morning. It looks pretty chilly out there, everybody. Even though the high is 34, we will have winds coming at us from the south-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it's going to feel a little chilly. Luckily, it's mostly sunny, so it really does feel a lot warmer in that respect. Low today, as of 8 a.m., is 8 degrees. Taking a look at the day, mostly sunny skies. In the morning, 8 a.m., 8 degrees. By noon, it'll be 31 degrees and partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 27 degrees, gets a little colder as the day goes on, partly cloudy skies. Then we do have a mostly clear night and more stargazing, everybody. And by 8 p.m., it'll be 16 degrees. Taking a look at the I-70 corridor over in Denver, 41 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Vail, 34 degrees, partly cloudy in Eagle at 29 degrees for your high. And in Avon, partly cloudy skies with 33 degrees. Overnight low is 8 degrees. Winds again, south to southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the week. Coming onto Monday, we're going to have nice sunny skies, 28 degrees for your high and 12 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, we're going to start building up that little snowstorm again. Well, not a storm, it's only 20%, but higher elevations will be nice and snowy. 31 degrees for your high and 18 degrees for your low. By Wednesday, 60% chance of precipitation, so we're going to have a big, fluffy, white, snowy day that day. And we're going to have 28 degrees for our high and 9 degrees for our low. By Thursday, we still have snow, 20% chance, and then it's going to be really cold that day, 12 degrees, and the low is only 2 degrees. Definitely warm time, everybody. Get into those nice heated blankets. By the weekend, Friday, 50% chance of snow, scattered snow all around the valley, 30 for your high and 22 degrees for your low. It's going to be a little chilly today, but it's going to be an absolutely wonderful day. Get out there, enjoy snowboarding and skiing and all the celebrations for Vail's 60th birthday and, of course, the first day of Hanukkah. Looking forward to our guests coming up, and the rest of the show is all for you here on 92. It's 104. We are TV8 Vail, and we'll be right back.
Good
life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Liz, your host, and so many celebrations for the holidays are taking place around the Vail Valley, but some of us are not really great at maybe wrapping our gifts. We had a really wonderful guest here during the week, and Gretchen had the pleasure of talking with her here in the studio, and I'll tell you what, she can give us so many magical ideas to make our presents look like not such a mess. It's a really cool item called Bo Dabra, and let's see all the great ideas she has for us for gift giving.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am so excited. We were just laughing because look, we're like the perfect height together. We look great together. It's like yeah, I love it. Sandy Sandler, and that is the cutest. I love your name. Does everyone say that to you? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do get it a lot. We're trying to say it 3 times really fast.
Earlier this morning when I walked in, I was like, Sandy Sandler, Sandy Sandler. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And what are we looking at today? It's called Bo.
Well, this is Bo Dabra.
That's what I was going to say. Yes,
we're
the
going
Bo
to make
Dabra.
a bow because everything looks better with a bow.
I agree. My mom wears a bow in her hair every day. True
Oh,
story.
wow. Very cool. But what I've got here are some gift ideas that are very inexpensive. You can go to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. And like literally, you have a vase that costs $1.20. Everything's $1.25.
Well,
now.
you said all of this together. I mean, you can get any of these for under $6.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
And so I have this, which was $1.25, and this cute little scarf. So we're going to just put the scarf in for like a little stuffing. And then I have these cute little, and these again are $1.25, cute little socks. And then I have just a little stuffing here. We're going to put that in there.
How are you so creative with this? I would never think about
it. Easy. And so you're giving 4 gifts because you've got the vase, the scarf, the I can't say Tic Tacs anymore.
Tic Tac. No, you got it. You got it. Well, people do TikToks all the time, so that kind of works too, right? Tic Tac.
So now you have your flowers, and it's like such a cool,
that is
easy,
really
super
cute.
simple gift.
And that would be a neat kind of like centerpiece as well.
Exactly.
I love
so
that.
It's a great hostess gift.
Yeah.
And you're giving somebody like 5 gifts.
That's
with
amazing.
1 gift for under $6.
And it's so cute, and I love the purple.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
It's
yes.
fun for this time of year.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
And then what we did with this one is we took a baking pan, again, as a dollar store, and a mitt, some candies, and cookie mix, and all of this I bought at the dollar store.
Right.
So it's so inexpensive, and then put some cookie cutters on the bow.
Oh, I love
super
this.
Simple.
It's interesting because you're right. All these things are inexpensive, but together they make such a cute gift. And then it's
Exactly.
something you can do with friends and family, make cookies and have fun.
Absolutely.
So you're giving a gift and a memory. I like that.
And then here we have a mug, and again from the dollar store.
I love
And just some candies. Everything is from the dollar store. And feel these socks. They're like really nice.
Oh, I love that.
And from the dollar store.
They're very comfy.
Yeah. And so we'll just put this here on top, and then from the dollar store, a little cherry on top.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna call you and be like, help me with all my gifts this year, please.
And then in this one, I've already packed this up, but
Okay.
you've got socks, candies, and a hat.
So that's an actual beanie that you put together.
Yeah.
That is a great idea. Oh, I love
Really
that.
easy.
Okay.
And then here we have our bow with our skis, and this was only $3.99 at the 99-cent store.
I love that. This is really cute. I like the lantern. I was just about to say, all my friends, don't get mad if you get I want to wrap things in beanies this year. That's so cute, because
Isn't
all
that
of
a
us
great
wear
idea?
beanies all the time.
Well, and it's sustainable.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, girl, I'm
And then
glad I have your
now,
number now.
We take our Bow Dabra,
Okay, so this is called Bow Dabra. I'm very excited
and
about
I'm
that.
going to take my wire,
Okay.
and I'm just going to fold it in half and lay it down into my Bow Dabra, and I'm just tucking the ends underneath so they stay out of my way.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to take these ribbons.
And she said these are seriously just scraps. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. And we're just laying them in.
Is there a certain way that you need to lay them, or does it not? Okay.
I lay it like this so it's easier at the end, so I'm not going to have to struggle with them.
So it's a little bit
as
like
far as
butterflied
shaping
out.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Cool.
to let it shape, and then I have another. So they're all just scraps of ribbon.
I'm
And
excited about
I'll
this.
just pull this up here, pull it through my slip knot. Pull
Okay.
it tight while it's still in the Bow Dabra.
What?
Take it out. I know.
That's amazing.
Super simple. Bring it around
Oh my gosh.
and tie a knot.
That's
And you have your really pretty, super simple little
That's
bow.
okay. We were joking earlier, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, and you're like, oh, you can't.
You
Gretchen.
can.
Totally. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
So it's so easy. And then this, oh, I forgot. I don't want to lose.
Oh, I love this.
This is just, you can kind of see, we wrapped it with a scarf.
Yeah.
But you have a travel mug inside.
Cute.
And some candies in the bottom. And then you have your cute little ornament. So this guy's a little ornament. And it's a gift, but you're saving on your wrapping paper.
I love this idea because, like you're saying, it's so many different things. You're getting many gifts in one, and also centerpieces. I mean, I would use that in the middle of a table for a party. And
Easy.
This is so cool, and I love that you're saying. That's something I thought about this year, not always wrapping gifts with paper.
Right.
This is awesome, and I love the beanie idea.
Thank you.
I mean, that
It's
is going to
so
be
fun.
I might have to just pretend like I thought of I'll
fine
take it
with
from you.
me.
No, you're my new
It's
friend. I
fine
love
with
you.
me.
And where can people get the Bow Dabra?
The Bow Dabra at Hobby Lobby, Amazon, bowdabra.com.
Cool. Okay, and that it's really that simple, you guys. I can't believe that.
It
That's
is.
beautiful. That is stunning.
And then we made these bows in it too, so you can make big, beautiful bows. as
Are
well.
all the bows up here from the Bow Dabra?
Oh yeah, everything's from Bow Dabra.
Wow, that is so cool. And how did you get introduced to this?
Oh, I invented it.
The Bow Dabra?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Thank
That
you.
is so exciting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get one of these. You're gonna get annoyed with me. I'm gonna be taking selfies all the time.
Actually, you've got one right over there.
Are you serious? Oh, new bestie. I love you. You're awesome. This is so cool.
Thank you.
I want everyone to go out and get the Bow Dabra because it makes it so easy
Very
and
easy.
it's stunning. And I'll be real, maybe I'll wear one of the bows in my hair from the Nutcracker. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
I think I would, maybe not a huge one, but that is so great. So the Bow Dabra, can you tell everyone where they can get it again? Just
Amazon.
Okay.
And it's Bow Dabra like abracadabra. It's a Bow
Bow
Dabra
Dabra.
bow.
I love that's really cute.
And Amazon or Hobby Lobby or bowdabra.com.
That is awesome. Sandy, you're one of my new favorites. I love you. You're so awesome. And please, everyone, get your Bow Dabra. And Sandy, if they want to, if people want to reach out to you and maybe ask you questions, et cetera, can they get in contact with you at all?
Sandy
Okay.
at bowdabra.com.
Sandy at bowdabra.com. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Liz, your host for your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail here on TV8. On the sofa with me today, I have Dr. Christine from Animal Camp Chiropractic. And we're just super excited to introduce you to Scout over here, who is her, she is her rescue dog. And I am not sure if a lot of humans are aware, but chiropractic care goes far beyond the human body. That's right, our canine friends can also benefit from chiropractic care through Animal Camp. I think you might be the only person in the Valley that does this, and if you're not, I don't care, because I think what you do is magnificent. This is Christine, Dr. Christine, everybody. Say hi to the masses.
Hi, how are you guys? Thanks for having me this morning.
Yeah, and this little girl is Scout, and she's super cute. She's a rescue, so thank you for rescuing. We always love to hear the good stories about dogs that get good homes after they are necessary. And so let us find out what the benefits are. I think a lot of people are probably like, what? You can give your dog an adjustment? So how does that work, and how did it come about that people realized that dogs can benefit as well?
So very much like humans or anybody with a spine, dogs definitely can benefit from chiropractic just in general health, you know, keeping your nervous system really healthy, helping support your immune system. But also our dogs here in the Valley, they play hard just like we do. They get sore, they get stiff, and they get injured sometimes, right? So a lot of times I see dogs come in with a limp that the vet's like, you know, there's really nothing on x-ray, there's nothing that we can find, but the dog is clearly sore. A limp in the front, limp in the back. They might have been post-holing in the snow. They stepped in a gopher hole, and they got a restriction in their joints. I treat a lot of older dogs who have arthritis that just need a little help loosening up, keeping that spine nice and healthy. Oh, do you like that? Does that feel good? Scout here actually does need an adjustment. I didn't adjust her quite yet. She and her dog brother, who's a German Shepherd, they play really hard. And I see that a lot in my patients.
They play like football players.
Oh, 100%. And I'll get a call, my dog can't lift their head up, or scratching their ears a lot, but there's no ear infection. Their neck hurts.
Oh, that's so
They play hard,
interesting.
you know, with their dog sibling or their dog friends. They hit each other just like a linebacker, like you said.
They really do.
And they hurt each other.
So wait, I want everybody to hear that, if in case they missed that. If a dog is continually scratching or it's not always in an ear infection, it could absolutely mean that their neck is out.
Absolutely, 100%. And actually ear infections.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know that, but I never knew the other.
But ear infections can be benefited through an adjustment.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
So obviously if your pet is sick and they have an ear infection, you need to go to the vet. You need to get that medical care. But to support that, you can bring your dog in, get them adjusted, get the joints in the neck moving properly so that infection can drain.
That's remarkable. And I know that it works for humans in the same sense. So why? I mean, like you said, if it has a spine.
Yeah, and if you want to get really kind of specific, maybe a little gross for early in the morning, but if they're having problems with their bowel movement.
Okay, that's okay.
Lower lumbar, so their lower spine, getting that adjusted, helping to get the input into those organs.
So it's more if they're stopped up.
Stopped up or the opposite.
The other way?
Yep. But again, if your dog is sick, if it's showing signs of
Giardia or something like that,
you go to the vet first. Make sure that they're healthy, that there isn't something more serious, and then come bring them to me.
Isn't that remarkable? Does the vet sometimes think about you when they realize that it's not something that's physically something that they need medicine for?
Yes, I'm very fortunate, and I have a great working relationship with many of the vets in the Valley. And I'll get calls from a pet parent that says, my vet told me to call you. They're not really sure what they can do because everything is clear on the x-rays. Their exam isn't showing anything medical. They said, call you, maybe you can help. So yeah, I'm blessed that I have the support of our local vets.
Not only that, but the community is blessed to have you here because it's a whole new way to look at the health of your pet. I mean, I watch my dog and I see her just take poundings. She just gets blamfed by other dogs and they run into, I mean, when they run into me, I feel it. So I can imagine what the impact is to them. So why not give them the same care that we give? I mean, I see a chiropractor sometimes 3 times a week because I go out of alignment. And it's just an amazing thing to have me go back in and I feel like I'm in a very good space. And it's so much better for your health to be in alignment. And I don't think, I mean, like when we have our feet issues, a lot of it is associated with our back. So it's probably the same thing with the dog with their paws.
Paused. Yeah,
you
absolutely.
Do?
I had a lady call and she was like, I think my dog hurt her shoulder. So I'm in there, it had gotten cleared by the vet. I'm checking the shoulder, the elbow. I'm like, let's check the paw. And I adjusted her toes and she was fine.
No
They jammed their toes
way.
too, right? And so it was limping, holding its front leg up. The mom thought it was a shoulder issue. And sometimes I'll get calls, my dog has a shoulder issue, it's got a limp. It's a restriction in the neck. They walk on all fours. So imagine if you're crawling around and you can't move your neck, you're gonna start walking differently, right? So you never really know what it is, but their bodies tell us, through the exam. And I love doing chiropractic on dogs because they don't know if it's supposed to work.
Right. And they're not anticipating the,
I
didn't feel anything.
They just, they let their bodies accept the treatment and then their bodies do the healing. And it's just beautiful to see how well they respond.
And I bet that they enjoy it because dogs just love attention and they like to be touched. So you're probably very calm with them and you make them relax and then they don't even realize that they just had, he's walking into the
Scout
control
is
room.
touring the studio right now.
She just went into the control room.
She's a curious one.
She's super cute. I love her. I can't wait to see how the adjustments work out. Have you ever had somebody that was totally a non-believer and then they come in and they see you and they're like, wow, this is something I should have been doing my whole dog's life?
Yes, this has actually happened a couple times and it's funny. Husbands, guys, no, I'm not trying to bag on you, but I'll have the wife call and say, I want to get my dog adjusted. My husband thinks I'm crazy. Can we do this at a time when he's not home? And sure, if that's how you want to work it, but I'm not going to hide this from your husband if they ask. And we'll adjust the dog. Dog does so much better. And then the husband will start calling and making appointments. Because ultimately, the wife will say, well, the dog's better because it got adjusted. And
she can spring it on him
I've
later.
I've had situations like that more than once where then the husband will start calling and be like, dog needs to get adjusted. Or tell the wife, hey, Hank needs to get in for his adjustment. So it's fun because you get these non-believers or people that are maybe just skeptical.
On the fence.
Right? And then they see their dog happier. And so they don't really care anymore whether or not they believe or not because their dog is showing them. They feel better.
You know what? That's the proof. The proof is right there in the pooch. The proof is in the pooch. You should make that a little logo.
Add that to my website.
Yeah, it's very cute. Now, let me ask you something because you mentioned the older dogs. How does it benefit older dogs? Is it because they get arthritis and they get stiffer and their joints, clench up more?
Yeah, and when, as we age and we get stiff in the joints, our body starts to try and compensate. So maybe arthritis in our left knee, but then we start putting more weight on our right side. So now our right side hurts, right? So very much like individual humans with arthritis, when the dog has arthritis, you start to see compensation patterns. You start to see muscle tension. So by adjusting them, doing some soft tissue work, because I also do soft tissue work, cranial sacral therapy.
So a little massage for the pooch too?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to get rid of those muscle imbalances in order for the body to really hold those adjustments.
Yes.
Stretching them gently, like, you know, when we go to the PT or we go to the chiropractor, you know, we might get some stretches as exercise or homework, right?
Right.
So I'll teach the parents, if it's appropriate, how to stretch their dog. So in between appointments, their senior dogs can stay healthy, can stay comfortable. But what I'd really love parents to learn is let's get them in and adjusted before the arthritis sets in.
What a great idea.
More of a wellness care, and dogs don't need to be adjusted nearly as often as humans do.
What would you say, once a month or once every few months?
It's very individual. Every patient has their own treatment plan, but just kind of in a general sense, I'll see a dog for the first time, and I always want to do a follow-up within 2 weeks, 10 to 14 days. You know, how did they respond? Do we need to change anything about the treatment? Usually another 2 to 3 weeks, we'll see the dog again.
Okay.
See, you know, are they holding the adjustment? How well are they doing? I love my patients, but I don't want to see them all the time. So every couple months, we'll call it like a seasonal adjustment for a really healthy, active dog. And then if they get hurt or if they get a little stiff, bringing them in sooner. But I only want to see them every couple months. I want them, you know, healthy on their own.
That's special, and it shows that you're not in it just to take people in and just take some dollars, whatever. You're actually in it because you have a passion for what you do. And I know, you know, I mean, I've known you for several years and I know how much you love the animals. So what made you get into the chiropractic care?
For humans, so as an animal chiropractor, you have to be a human chiropractor or a veterinarian first.
Isn't that interesting?
So I became a human chiropractor because of my own injury, and it helped me.
That's
feel
remarkable. I am so happy to have you here, Christine.
Thank you.
Dr. Christine from Animal Camp Chiropractic is here. And when we come back, next segment, she's going to show us some adjustments for her sweet dog, Scout. And that way you can see how easy and simple it is to make your dog live more quality of a life. We'll be right back here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman, featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. I'm Liz, and we're going to take a look at the little day. It's going to be a little cold, everybody, but we have clothes to keep us warm and a little bit of sunny because we're going to have that in the sky as well. By 8 a.m., only 8 degrees, 34 degrees for your high. Mostly sunny in the day, and then as we get to noon, it's going to get a little bit of cloud coverage as we get into the afternoon. 31 degrees by noon, 27 degrees by 4 p.m., partly cloudy skies, and then the clouds go away again overnight. 16 degrees, so you can bundle up and get out there and look up at the sky and see all the beautiful stars. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful evening. If we get on over to Denver, you can see it's 41 degrees, the warmest part of the area. Partly cloudy skies all throughout everywhere. Vail, 34 degrees for your high. In Eagles, 29 degrees for your high, and in Avon, it's 33 degrees. Your overnight low is 8 degrees, everybody. We are going to have winds south-southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour, partly cloudy skies, so expect it to feel a little cold when you're in the shade today. By Monday, the sun's going to come back out, 28 degrees for your high and 12 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, we're going to start getting a little precipitation, snow 20% chance, 31 degrees for your high and 18 degrees for your low. By the time we hit midweek, it's going to be 60% chance of snow. We're going to have big white fluffy flakes all over the place, afternoon, and then 28 degrees for your high and 9 degrees for your low. And as you can see, it gets a little bit chillier as we get on. 12 degrees is all it's going to be on Thursday. I don't know if you're going to get out there and ski that day, but if you do, you're my hero, because then the overnight low is only 2 degrees, and then boom, by Friday, it pops back up. 30 degrees, 50% chance of snow, and 22 degrees for your low. So it's going to warm up a little bit. Thanks to Sun and Ski for being your sponsor for your weather today. Get on over there. They're located in Avon. You can get lots of accessories, gear, and everything else for all your sporting needs in the winter season. Now we're going to go take a look over at Maddie with our lens report. And of course, that's always sponsored by Eyepieces. So let's go take a look and see what we have for our lens report of the day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
I love that little jingle because that means that winter is upon us and then we can nerd out about some goggles, which is one of my favorite things to do. So right now in front of me, I've got the Smith 4D Mag. This is a great goggle if you're getting out there on a day where the weather is going to kind of switch back and forth, because it's an easy change lens system. Now for a day like today where we're expecting that beautiful sunshine to be out and about, this is the wrong goggle lens. It's going to allow too much light in, which is going to hurt your eyeballs as you're out there on the slope. So it's important that you put the correct goggle lens in. So we're going to pop this guy out, and to pop this guy out, all you have to do is take these two little levers right here, click them down so you're releasing the goggle lens, and then you just pull it up just like that. That goggle lens is out. Then you'll grab your new one, place it in. It'll snap very close. You might have to just give it a little bit of a hand. And then once it's in there, you can take these little levers, snap them up, snap that goggle lens in, and that's as easy as it is to change the lens. Now you want this lens in for a day like today with all of that sunshine. It's important that you protect your eyeballs from those big, harsh UV rays that we are expecting when that sun does make its way out, and so keep your eyeballs safe. Now if you do need any new goggles, the best place to go is to Eyepieces of Vail. They've got 6 convenient locations throughout our community. So as you are maybe making your way through Edwards, you can stop there. If you're up in Beaver Creek, you can go up there and enjoy. And then they've got so many great locations, one in Lion's Head, one in the Sun and Alp. They've got one right there across from the Solaris Ice Skating Rink, and one at the top of Bridge Street. Now the one at the top of Bridge Street is their goggle bar. So as you may need goggles, that's the place to go, because they've got all of them there. Not only do they have the Smith 4D Mag, this one's a little bit bigger of a frame, so this would be a little bit too big on my face, but then they've got a smaller version that can fit your face nice and easy. And whether you need goggles or you need eyeglasses, they're your one-stop shop, so make sure that you check out Eyepieces of Vail. We want to thank them for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. Make sure that you're protecting your eyeballs with the darker lenses on a day like today. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm so happy to have Dr. Christine from Animal Camp Chiropractic here in the studio with us with her special dog Scout, which just is the cutest thing you've ever seen. She's got this little crinkly forehead and one ear that doesn't go down. I think she's fabulous. So what we're going to do in this segment is Christine is going to show us the proper form of what you would see when you bring your dog in to get a treatment. You're going to go through the basics of what they can expect.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
So a normal appointment, I ask for about 45 minutes for a first appointment. It's really important that the dog feel comfortable with me. So I'd get down on the floor, let them sniff me. We say some therapeutic petting. And in that time, I will be doing an exam, but I want the dog to feel like it's a safe, comfortable, loving treatment, so just getting used to my touch. So I'm gonna get down on the floor, is that okay?
Yes, absolutely.
So Scout obviously knows me. She's been adjusted since she was an itty bitty baby. She knows I have treats in my pocket, so she's probably gonna try and get those. So things for a pet parent to look out for too, which I'm also looking for in an exam, is if you're petting your dog and you feel a hot spot. And by hot spot, I don't mean like the skin is got a scab.
Does it crawl a little bit?
That's something too, but we're looking for heat.
Okay.
So heat over the spine, so Scout actually needs an adjustment. You can see the way she's sitting here.
Let me see. Oh, so because her leg is out, so she's not properly balanced.
She's shifting her weight. She probably has a restriction in one of her SI joints.
Okay.
So if I go down and pet that, it's likely I'll feel some heat over that her left SI joint. When there's heat, that's a sign that there's some inflammation, some potential of a restriction, some tension in those muscles. So that's going to be an area that I spend a little time checking out. She is actually a little warm here. I did not adjust her this weekend because I knew she was coming in.
Wow, that's intriguing.
And so if we do adjust that spot, sometimes it'll cool down before the dog even leaves the appointment. Sometimes it takes a couple hours. And then you said twitchy, so I'm going to work my way down the spine. She absolutely loves this.
I'm going to get the legs out.
And I'm looking for some twitchy spots.
She just thinks you're playing.
Yeah, now she is a little bit of a goofball.
What a good girl.
I'll check the diaphragm.
Hi, Frog.
Come here.
And you check the diaphragm?
Yeah, like she's on her belly. You want to go back in her back? Show your belly? No?
She's like, I'm camera shy, mama.
She just loves to roll around. So I'll check their diaphragm.
Okay.
See if there's some tension there. Like we were talking in the previous segment, post-holing in the snow, right?
Yes.
So the hip flexors can get tight.
Okay.
When hip flexors
just
get
like
tight,
us.
just like us, the diaphragm can get tight. So I'm checking this whole kind of like connected segment there.
Okay.
So can you turn around and we'll actually show an adjustment? So that's a really, really like brief example of what an exam would be.
Right, I'm sure it takes
time
a lot
for you.
Longer,
right?
Well, you're feeling for the, for the abnormalities
Yep,
and things like that.
I'm checking shoulders, I'm checking hips.
Sure.
Scout was checked before we got started, so I already have an idea of what needs to be done.
Okay, so we had to fast forward a little bit for TV.
She does want a treat right now, so let's show how we would check range of motion.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Do you want her to face that one? Okay.
The cuteness is the best part.
Cuteness, okay. Gentle. So just like a human chiropractor, we're going to check range of motion in the neck, except for dogs, they get treats. So I'm looking to see, can she touch her side? This is really important, right? Because if they have a scratch, if a bug is bothering them, they need to get back there. They need to be able to clean themselves. Hold on, let's go this side.
So you're checking the range of motion.
So she's actually got
She's
really
got good
range
of motion in her neck.
Yep.
Good girl.
Thanks for all the slobber there, kiddo.
Yeah.
All right, let's show them how we check your hips. Are you comfortable holding her leash?
Of course.
And
Comfortable
so
with all
Scout
dogs.
is a pity mix. She talks a lot, so if she grumbles, she's just talking.
I'll grumble
But
back,
she is
huh?
just about the sweetest, most gentle dog.
Good girl.
Okay.
Good girl.
Can you look at Liz for me?
Yeah, hi.
And usually I'll have the parents help me with the adjustment. It's always nice for the dog to feel comfortable with their human up by their head.
So you love them and just give them encouragement.
And it's important for me too to be safe. I trust my patients, but not all adjustments are comfortable, right? It can be a little painful. And if they turn around to tell me, ouch, that hurt, I need to know that I'm safe and that the dog's safe.
And then you want to protect them. And I get that because there's a lot of nerves. So when it's a painful adjustment, it doesn't mean the adjustment was wrong. It just means that there's nerve endings that were reactivated.
Right, or the joint's been really stiff and we put some movement into it. So normally I would have the pet parent hold her nose.
Okay.
If you're comfortable, you can do that.
I can do
or you
that.
can just hold her leash.
Let me see. Good girl.
So I'm going to get really close up to Scout. I'm going to snuggle her into my side so she feels supported, both so she feels safe, but then also so that her body is being supported.
Okay,
I'm going
I
to
get
put my arm underneath her, and I'm just feeling for this little bone here. And so that was
it?
And sorry, I'm going to turn my back too because this side actually really does need to be adjusted. Scout likes to celebrate her adjustments. Did you feel that? Yes, you did good.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it was good.
Good
Can
girl.
you look at this for me?
Good girl.
And then we're going to check their sacrum, which is that triangle bone down here. Those tails, they get a lot of exercise wiggling. So I'm checking both sides here.
Ready? Good girl.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would just very gently, I'm working my way up, feeling each segment. I'd be doing it slower.
Yeah.
In an actual treatment,
Right.
this one actually needs it. So I just adjusted
That
that
was
segment.
it. I saw that. I actually watched that happen.
Super gentle.
Yeah, you're the good girl. She's so excited.
Let's go up to that warm spot and show Liz, okay?
One more, huh?
So fast forward, we're going to come up here. And I can hold her like this, or I can hold her like this. But again, always making sure that, I'm safe and she's safe.
Sure.
Can you not step on my foot? Okay, ready?
Ready?
Oh, is that a good one?
Good girl.
You can see your tails going.
Yeah.
So this is over that spot that was warm earlier. She clearly wanted that to be adjusted. Good girl.
Aw, what a good
you can let her.
girl.
Good girl. She likes to celebrate.
Yeah.
When she feels
Can
the
you
release.
show them the trick that you showed me earlier? You think she's too excited?
Oh, we can try it.
Oh my God, you guys have to watch this trick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna have to give her some space under. Yeah. Calm. Wait. Can you put that in your nose? Here, let's take this off so she can catch it. Okay. Hold. Come here. All right. Hold. I don't know if she's gonna do it. Hold. Okay.
Good girl. That was the best. Listen, you guys, this is a wonderful thing to see. I watched it myself and she wasn't disturbed at all. If you want to check out chiropractic care for your pet and give them quality life, get in touch with Dr. Christine over here at Animal Camp Chiropractic. How do they find you?
So you can go to my website, animalcampchiro.com, and phone number, all the contact information's there. And I'm 100% mobile. So I go to your home or your office.
Oh my goodness.
Your dog does not need to get in and out of the car. It's just so much easier for them and for the parents.
And it's not nerve-wracking. I am so grateful that you came here to show us
Thank
a whole
you so
new
much.
way to bring some wonderful treatments to your pooches. Animal Camp Chiropractic, everybody get in touch with Dr. Christine, and we will be back with a beautiful celebration of Hanukkah here at TV8.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Sunday edition of TV8 Vail. I'm your host, Liz, and we have a very special guest with us today, Rabbi Dovid from Chabad Vail. I am so happy to have you here. This is something that's magnificent. And look at this beautiful, beautiful menorah. Everybody, it is the first day of Hanukkah, and I want to wish our Jewish community a happy and healthy Hanukkah. And I am just excited to have you here because I would like to have you do a little candle lighting and let everybody know what's going on around the area for a celebration for everybody.
First of all, thank you, Liz, for having me.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you so much for being here. And joining us tonight is the first night of Hanukkah, believe it or not. And we got very lucky this year because it's 2 Sundays. We get tonight is the first night, the last night is next Sunday. And we'll light the menorah shortly, but just the schedule for this coming Hanukkah is tonight we're having the menorah lighting at 5 p.m. at the Riverwalk. That's an annual event.
So much fun.
So much fun. We got the treats for the kids. We got the menorah lighting. We got this year even a new addition. We got fire jugglers and they're walking on balls, so a little more entertainment. Every year you gotta add more. That's the message of Hanukkah, right? Every night you add another candle, right?
Yes.
So more light, more generosity, more joy. So every year we try to add a little bit more to our Hanukkah infusion, and that's how we're doing it this year.
I was there last year, and the levity that you brought to the area was magnificent. You had these dancers come in, and they just did this.
The Hasidic dancers.
The Hasidic dancers,
good.
they were wonderful.
That's
so
right.
I'm so looking forward to seeing what you bring tonight.
So this year will be even better and bigger. And then on Tuesday we have the teen group. All the teens will get together at the escape room for a Hanukkah party and have a good time together. And then, believe it or not, we do a menorah lighting in Breckenridge. So that's on Wednesday. And then on Thursday we have Hanukkah on Ice. That's an annual event as well at the ice rink in Lions Head.
What do you do with that?
So we have parachute dreidels flying in the air. So get ready for that. Literally, you look up, you see dreidels flying. We drop it off from one of the high units on the top of the building over the ice rink.
I love that.
So literally, dreidels coming down on a
How do the
parachute.
kids react to that?
Oh my God, they're jumping and grabbing them, and at each event, don't forget, we always have the latkes, we got the donuts, we got the gelt, and that's really what the holiday is all about. The holiday is about oil. That one jug of oil, instead of lasting for one night, lasted for 8 nights, and that's why it's customary to eat latkes fried in oil, donuts fried in oil. That's the tradition, and please join us for all those, for the dreidels, for the gelt, for the menorah lighting, for the latkes, for the donuts, and lots of treats for the kids and adults.
You know, I'm telling you that if you have not seen a Hanukkah celebration, it's like nothing else. There's so much camaraderie. Everybody is just filled with joy and love, and there's smiles on everybody's faces, and there's just a precious time for anybody that does this celebration. Growing up, a little different because we didn't have such amazing events to go to.
That's true.
We had the 8 nights and we got our little presents, and every day, my sister and I would always sneak and take a look and see what we were going to get and decide which one we were going to pick for that day because we were bad. But I love the tradition. I absolutely love the ceremony, and I love the story behind Hanukkah, and I just love just the community here.
That's what it's all about, and that's what the message of oil. We do it with the Hebrew school kids as well. This little science experiment where you take some water and oil, and you put the oil on top, and the oil will always rise above. And that's really the message of Hanukkah as well, with all the hatred and all the negativity around. Get the message of Hanukkah, look at the candles, look at the joy, look at the spark, look at the love. It's freezing outside, but when you light that menorah, it's warm inside.
Oh my gosh.
Must rise above, just like the oil. You know, we're going through a difficult time now with a little bit of anti-Semitism on the rise again, so it's the perfect opportunity to come out, to celebrate, to bring joy, to bring light, to bring happiness, and bring the holiday spirit to the valley.
You make me almost want to cry. You really do. I mean, it's just the idea that anti-Semitism is even making rearing its ugly head again.
Correct.
I mean, like you said, talk about a powerful unit of people rising above all of this, and this is no different. This is just like a flick, because we've been through the worst of it, and it's never going to go back to something like that. And so all we want to do is bring joy, and everybody is equal in this world, and we have to remember that. And we should celebrate each other, celebrate everybody's differences and likenesses. And that's why I believe that Hanukkah is such a joyful celebration, and it gives us hope, it gives us peace, and it gives us unity.
Well said. I couldn't have said it better than that.
Well, thank you,
Liz.
Rabbi Liz.
I love it. And then to conclude the schedule, we have a Friday night Hanukkah Shabbat dinner at the Jewish Center in Lions Head. So please join us for that. That's at 6 p.m. on Friday. And then the last night, to culminate it with a big bang, we do it at Vail's newest, hottest venue. I haven't been there yet. That's Chasing Rabbits.
I keep hearing about this place.
So come. So 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. the last night of Hanukkah next Sunday.
I am so excited. I'm going to definitely make these events because I just love the feeling that everybody brings. Now, for a typical celebration, for our non-Jewish friends, just explain how this works so everybody can feel like they are taking part in this little celebration
so
today.
Every night, we light another candle, another addition. We begin with the Shamash candle, the helper candle. That's what will help light the other ones. And that's really what it's all about. The first night of Hanukkah represents, the first miracle, the second night, the second miracle, and we keep on growing from there. So if anybody does need a menorah and that does want to light the Hanukkah candles this year, we have a beautiful set for you that you have in the background. You can come pick it up anytime at the Jewish Center if you would like. It has the blessings on the back of the box. If you need the candles, if you need the dreidels, if you need the Hanukkah gelt, we're here to help and bring the joy to your family here in Vail.
I think that's so special, and I love the fact that you brought us a special menorah here. And in case anybody doesn't know what Hanukkah gelt is, I'm sure everybody has to know by now. It's candy, and it's beautiful chocolates that you get to unwrap, and I know that it's plentiful around the holidays. And I eat so much Hanukkah gelt that I have Hanukkah guilt. I'm not kidding. This is so much fun, and the kids love it, and it's just a traditional, joyful thing that all the kids love to do, and they peel it off, and then they eat the candy, which I'm not going to do on camera, and that a dreidel. Yeah, ready, everybody? Spin it. I'm not a good Jew. There we go. Look at yours going now. You have a long, beautiful dreidel spinning action going on. So that is a couple of the fun things, and then we have the matzah, which I happen to love, and I mean...
That's a different festival on Passover.
I know, but I still eat matzah.
Yeah, you can eat matzah all year round.
I do. I happen to like it. So it's like a cracker, and it's the unleavened, and that's a whole different celebration. So let's
light a little
the
of the
special lighting of the ceremony, and I like the fact that you're using the oil candle.
Correct. We wanted to bring the real deal.
It represents the 8 nights that oil lasted, and that is a miracle in itself. And if you ever want to hear about the story of Hanukkah, you can always go to one of their wonderful services, or you can go online to Chabad Vail, and I'm sure that there's lots of lessons that people can find out.
You can visit the jewishvail.com website. Everything's on there, the entire schedule. You can RSVP. You can email with any questions. Our phone number is 970-476-7887. You can ask us anything you need, directions, any more information. And we're happy to assist and bring the holiday of light, the holiday of joy, the holiday of freedom. That's really, in the essence, what it's really all about here to this beautiful valley, to celebrate with the locals, the second homes, and the visitors. All different backgrounds, all different flavors. There's nothing better than coming together for the holiday.
Oh my God, I have the goosebumps now. I do. That was beautiful. Okay, let us do this.
Make a little bit of blessing?
Yes.
Here we go. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Chanukah. And then to make the second blessing about the miracles that we experienced in those days, and indeed that we should experience here in our times now as well. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam sheyasa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. How about Liz? You begin. The first candle.
I am honored.
You're getting the holiday going for the entire valley. Let's do it. Everything starts at TV8 with Liz, and the celebration continues tonight.
That won't fit.
No, that won't really fit.
All right, that is beautiful. Thank you so much, Rabbi Dovid.
Thank you for
having me. This was a beautiful, beautiful experience. I hope you all have a magical Hanukkah, our first day celebrating with Dovid. Thank you very much. This is TVA.
Thank you, Liz, for having me.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
Love and light.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.